All right, what's up? This is Sean. This is my last video of Remote Year. Today is our very last day of this program. So this is something I've done in every city. This is the 12th video. We've been traveling for a year now. This is Buenos Aires. We're on the balcony of my apartment here. Gives you a little idea of the place. And actually, I'll just show you on a map real quick too where we are. So zoom out. So yeah, we're in a place called Palermo. I don't know if you can see that. Anyways, usually what I do is same format on all these videos. I just kind of walk and talk, and I take you from where we live to where we work, and then just kind of update people. So let's do that. So, yeah, so this is this month we were in basically studio apartments, and so this is my place right now. I'm packed up there. I'm actually going to be sticking around here a week extra. There's a new crew coming in. They're called the Meraki's, and so I'm going to see them, hang out with them, and then go to Mendoza, and then I am going to continue traveling. I'm not actually done yet. Oops. So I'm going to go to Chile, go to Costa Rica, a couple other places, and kind of keep this rolling for a bit. So, all right. All right, so where to start? This month, this is going to be a hard one. Yeah, I usually have some rough idea of what I want to say on these things, and today I just figured I'd talk because it's been obviously it's hard to wrap up an experience like this for a year. I'll just talk about what we did this month. So we got here from Cordoba, went to this show called Fuerza Bruta the first weekend, which was really cool. It's basically like a Blue Man Group. If you've seen Blue Man Group, it's very similar. It's just crazy. You're in the action, it's happening all around you, people are doing all this crazy stuff. So that was really cool. Went to the Cirque du Soleil that same night. That was the night before my birthday, and so yeah, like just back-to-back circuses basically. So that was really cool. And then the next night we all went out. It was really cool. They did a thing for my birthday, so we all met, had beers. Had beers at this place called Bierhof, and then I got basically kidnapped by a Russian-speaking penguin. There's this guy Alex in our group, so that was really cool. And just basically like led on this kind of goose chase. It reminded me of like Michael Douglas, The Game, where it's like you just like get kidnapped and you get instructions, and then you go sent to some other place. And it was like this wild goose chase where in the end, Chris and Jenna were with me, and Chris was like, well, let's just go into this place. So what, this is like clearly messed up. They forgot about it. And ended up just walked into this random pool hall and everyone was there. So it was cool. It was like this giant surprise, which was dope. After that, it was kind of a down week, like a lot of work. Went to, I'm trying to think. Oh, we did like the last lecture. We showed it on the roof. So there's a bunch of us, basically got a projector, took my projector up to the roof and showed this Randy Posh last lecture thing that was really cool. And then I went to Iguazu Falls. Iguazu it's like the falls in the opening scene of this movie, The Mission, but it's like these crazy waterfalls. So that was, I have so many pictures of that, but Iguazu Falls was amazing. 3 days there, came back, and I haven't really explored much outside this area. We're in an area called Palermo, so it's just really convenient. I'm like 10 minutes from the workspace, so usually I just kind of stick around this area, but there's a ton of restaurants here. Argentina, like I like Buenos Aires a lot more than I do Cordoba. It's been I don't know. Cordoba was a nice kind of rest stop, basically. It was a sleepy little town. It reminded me of Valencia in the way that it was kind of like a break from all the madness before it. Buenos Aires has just been a blast, though. There's so much to do here, so many restaurants, the people are awesome. The things I don't like about it, I would say there's like a lot of dog shit on the street. Like there's some weird, I think it's a bigger sentiment of like people kind of just maybe feel like their government betrayed them, with the hyperinflation, and so they like don't feel this sense of being compelled to like just take care of stuff. So just like dog shit everywhere and kind of an attitude of like, not my problem. So that's kind of annoying. And then just like ATMs, it's probably 1 out of every 2 times actually don't have any money in them. So you got to plan for that, basically. Traffic is all right. Actually, traffic's been great. It reminds me, like, I haven't really been outside this little bubble. It kind of reminds me of like Santa Monica, in that as long as you stay in that bubble, traffic's fine. I think the bigger city may have some traffic issues here, but overall, it's been good. Safety-wise, it's been good. I'm trying to think. Yeah, no, it's a city that, like, to me, this is definitely up there in terms of the ones that we've been in. I'd put it like top 4. I'd say this place, Mexico City, Medellin, and Lisbon, Portugal. So, anyways, yeah, just take a look around. In terms of the Pagely update, we are in latter stages. We're about to hire the sales guy that I mentioned in the last video. And so got the comp plan all rejiggered around that. We have, he's basically been made the offer, doing some final, finagling. He basically has like a podcast that he does, so we're trying to figure out just the logistics of how that continues to work. But stoked to finally have some help on the sales front. Sales have been really good, like real busy, but it's definitely time to bring someone in on that. What else can I tell you about? I don't know. Let's just walk to the workspace. So we're coming up pretty close to the workspace. On the Pagely front, well, I think of it, if you know someone who is looking to do a remote sales job, we're going to be hiring very soon. Like we think we've got our first guy, and then there'll probably be a lull while I train him up. But basically, if you have any kind of technology experience and like you can talk and you're good at sales, talk to me. I'm very interested in starting to scale our sales force. So we will probably be recruiting for that position indefinitely as we grow. So other updates, charity makeover. So Meraki was the group after us in Cordoba, and it was really cool. They picked up the baton. They got a nice little shout out in the Nation newsletter, and basically like built on what we started. So we laid the foundation. We basically made V1 of the crowdfunding site. They translated it into Spanish and Portuguese. And then also did some other stuff. Like, so we're gearing up to make this contest, basically to kick it off and seed the pledges for it. So they did all the work necessary to do that. Did a bunch of other copywriting, like actually made the monkey profiles legit, like got the real monkey names and stuff. We just did placeholder names. So they took it forward. Active campaign's been really cool. They upped their contact limit. WPML donated a license so we could translate it. WP Stagecoach donated a license so we can actually have like a legit staging system. Sorry, this camera work is all over the map today. Anyways, so that's gone well. And now as Meraki leaves Cordoba, Icky guys, the next group going in, they will likely pick up the baton. I don't have as good a relationship with that group, so I don't know. I'll see how that works. But we're hopeful that, you know, they're gonna basically fall in love with Maju as much as we did. Yeah, so other than that, really, I guess just want to give a shout out to like Jenna and Alina while I think of it. They're our program leaders and they put up with us for a year. Basically, like Jenna had to babysit, you know, people filing tickets and complaining about stuff and fixing problems in the middle of the night. And so we actually kidnapped them the other night and gave them like 2 days at the Four Seasons. You know, took them to a tango show, and then they thought they were going to this quiet dinner at the end of it, and we were all there and we ambushed them, and it was just like really cool. So, so this is our workspace. It's called Áreas 3. Hola, un video para mis amigos en los Estados Unidos. ¿Puedo entrar sin este? Bueno, gracias. So upstairs is like a formal workspace. This is like the downstairs. This is where I've been working at mostly. It's just kind of like a big, just like room, kind of open space. And yeah, and this is the backyard. I won't actually take you upstairs. There's a ton of people usually that are working up there. But they had another workspace, La Maquinita. It was just like twice as far, so I ended up working here most of the month. And this is cool, like back little jungle area. You can see. So anyways, that concludes our program, and this is my last video. And if you watched all 12 of them, then kudos to you for putting up with my voice this whole time. Hopefully this info is useful. I know I've talked to a couple of people who are like thinking about doing a remote year. If you're considering it, I did a webinar. I'll link it in this last post. You can just watch that. That probably answered a lot of your questions, but that was really good. I mean, the 2 people that were in that signed up immediately. So this is a really good program. I can't recommend it enough. I think it was, you know, there's always glitches every now and then, but to me, these people, they have the right intention and they've solved it to their best ability every time, you know, that there's been an issue. So really pleased with it. I think arguably like best decision I made in the last year to do this. So anyways, that's it. I don't plan to do any more of these videos. Like I said, I'm going to Chile, Costa Rica, Dominican Republic, and then I have a wedding back in August in Seattle. And then my intention is to go to Europe for the summer, and then I'll likely end up in Mexico City around fall and plant there for a while. And I'm not sure, like there's tax benefits for me remaining outside the US, so I'm going to do that at least through the end of 2017, and then I'll just see where it goes from there. So thanks for watching, you guys. If you want to stay in touch with me, I do like a quarterly update via email. Would encourage you to sign up for that. It's on the About page of my blog. You'll just get like an email from me every couple months recapping where I'm at. All right, see you soon.